What is going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. Hope everybody out there is doing well. As for myself, I'm doing pretty good. Y'all see where I'm at out here in the shop, taking a quick break to get this recap done this early morning. Took some decent trades last night. Actually, I took one trade that was against the chart. So we're going to look at that trade. And then I want to look at a trade that I took the day before that I wasn't able to get a recap done, but I do want to look at that one trade. So let's go ahead. Let's jump right on into the charts and we're going to see what we did. All right, so we already have the charts pulled up. Getting this recap done 8:37 in the morning, and we see that news came out, dropped this candle here. Let's see how many points that candle was. That candle was 79 points, but I call that candle fairly neutral. And the reason that I call it neutral, we got this big wick to the bottom, we got this big wick to the top, but look what a body finished. The body finished right inside of the chart structure. So at that point, this is just a fairly neutral candle. Market just needs to pick a side. Let's see if it's going to break the high side, the low side. We broke the low side. It wicked down, it wicked up, it tried to test VWAP, it failed, came right back down, and we see what it's doing. But let's go ahead. Let's look at the trades that we took this morning, or we'll look at one trade that we took this morning, and then we'll look at the other trade that we took yesterday, and we'll look at that one just on the Thinkorswim platform. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna back this out. I took that last night as the market was reopening. So there we go. We could see those entries and exits. Yeah, you see it. It's on a red chart. I told you I was going against the system. I'm gonna blow up the 1 minute chart. And man, I swear my computer is horrible. Horrible when it comes to lagging. I did notice last night that I'm getting a lot more memory usage than what I have plugged into the system. So for whatever reason, I need to check that out. But we have both charts set up now. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna click this here just so I could drop some arrows on the TOS chart. But market opened at 6 o'clock. It broke down and then kind of made its way back up. And when this got over this level, and I want to say that it was the 23 level. Actually, hold on. I'm going to tell you exactly where it was because I posted it inside of Discord. Let's see. Where did I put it at? Or maybe I didn't. I was almost sure that I had posted the reason why I took it, and I posted the level, but I can't find it. So it's neither here nor there. When this broke down and then came back up, even though the chart was red, I was going to be long, risking the low or below this line here. So let's just click right there and we'll see that that's 870. So an entry of about 870 below the level, 861. That's about 10 points. That's a doable trade. We could risk 10 points. And you can see when this kind of came back down, I added another one. That's still within my risk parameters. I added another one here, boom, and then got the move. So when this came up, again, my target was going to be previous day's close. I kind of got out of this one right here on the first one. So, or on this initial play. So I exit right here. We immediately get a green candle. I add back to the position, and now I trade this one up to previous day's close. So you see me get out of a couple of positions right there. And then I re-added on the break. So you see me add one more. And now I'm thinking this could push up to first line of defense. But I'm not going to give nothing back, y'all. Once this got green, I started scaling and boom. Or not scaling, but I started trailing. I started trailing and we see it flip the chart green. You would have thought, okay, chart's green, we're going to go. Nope. Market kind of chopped around after I exited that position, flushed back down, flipped the chart back red. It's never a good thing. Red, green, back red. Let's look and see what it did. It's never a good thing. You never want to see that quick flip like that. Red, green, back red. If you're going in that direction, or you going trying to catch it going this way and it flips back, it's not good. And we see market just gave up the ghost. Gave it up. So good trades. Solid evening. 696 before commissions and fees. I always got to remember that. The number that's showing right here is before commissions and fees. But solid day. I want to look at another trade that I took. And then we're going to be out of here. Actually had to pause the machine back there so I can get this recap done, because I did want to get it done. Try to do these every day, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I had posted this trade in the Discord, so I had marked it. Come on, thing. There we go. Took it on 610, but why don't I see my arrows? That sucks. Give me 1 second. Let's go back. Yeah, it's right there. 610 around 11 o'clock. So let's see, 610. Does this not go back far enough? I think that's what it is. It's not going back far enough. So bear with me 1 second, y'all. Yep, it only went back 1 day. Oh, wrong one. Let's take this back 2 days. But how y'all been doing? I will tell you, for me, I am loving Take Profit Trader, y'all. I am loving it. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. I have not seen a prop firm that pays out as quick as these people. I've gotten payouts through 3 different prop firms. One of them's no longer around, but Apex, fairly slow by Take Profit standards. Top Step, same way. But Take Profit Trader, the last payout that I requested it at 10:30 in the evening. Requested at 10:30 in the evening. Can y'all believe that money was in my bank account? Not just approved, but in my bank account by like 11 o'clock the next morning. And I requested it through Wise. Plaid, I've been having issues with. That I will say with them is that I'll get an error trying to send it to either one of my bank accounts. So that's the only issue I have. But with Wise, less than 24 hours from the time that I'd submitted the payout, it was in my bank account. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But this is the trade that I took on 610. And again, I have kind of started giving the market a little wiggle room. A lot of people talk about my stops, because I will only give the market one candle, and Spark will be like, man, you crazy. But what I have noticed, if I take an entry and I give it the base of this bounce cloud, that has shown good data. So this was a trade that I took. I was taking this to break this fib level. So I'm a little early to the party. Normally I like to see it already have broken the level, and then I'm gonna take the continuation. But because I'm giving it room, I was like, I'll give that room. Let's see how many points that was. So my entry was 907. Stop was 878. Call it about 20 points. Not bad. So let's look and let's see. So you can see, we'll come over here. This is where I actually got out at. It's kind of just chopped along for a little while, kept me in drag. It finally pushes and makes the move up. And technically, I should have started 1 minute bar by barring here and had my stop here. But you see, I got out a little before it broke the low. Let's keep watching though. Let's keep watching. If I don't exit, I'm back in drag, right? Let's keep watching. Notice where my stop is at. We're just short of my stop. Let's keep watching. Let's keep watching. I'm going to put that there and see, does it come down? It still, had I not moved my stop, I still wouldn't be stopped out. Boom. There go the move. That would have stopped me out. That flush right there would have gotten me. I'm out of here. So decent trade. Let's see. Again, in at 907. We got out at 924. Missed 1R by 3 points. 927 was where? Right there. So we had gotten 1R out of this trade, even using the wide stop. Got 1R. Nice. But watch this, y'all. Market kind of chops along, chops along, chops along. I'm hoping that it can come back up. Oh yeah, there we go. So it's working its way back up. It flips back green. Remember what I said. Actually, this is a bigger area though. If it's a quick green, red, green, look out. Look out. This thing is about to go. But this one gave a fairly decent bearish pullback. But watch this, y'all. Remember before? Like right here, let me back it out. Let's back it out. Let's see, because I want to see if we can see where my initial entry was at. All right, so my initial entry was here. On this one, I highlighted this candle because I would have been getting long on the break of that candle. 900. My stop would have been 885. A 15-point stop, right? Same process. I want to see this come up to this fib level. Let's see how it reacts. If we can get a good break, look where the next fib level is at. Watch this, y'all. Boom. Look at that. My initial trade, and I was done after that trade, but look at that. I was one cycle too early on that move. This thing goes up. It retests the fib level that I was looking to basically get in on, cracks it, boom, straight up to the next one. It rips straight through this fib level, comes up to the next fib level, and kind of chops around up to the next level. But yeah, I was literally one cycle too early. Green, it flipped it back red, flipped it back green, and that was the money trade. That was the money trade. But trade I took, I was happy with that one. I was content with it. It just, like I said, I was a cycle too early. But let's go ahead. Let's see where we're at now. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Look at that. Got through VWAP. Up to the second line of defense. Decent little 3-bar play right here. These are the kind of 3-bar plays you want to see too. You want to see it ignite and break a key level. Next candle kind of rest because of this big move that it just made, and then go. This one kind of wicked over just a little bit higher than the prior candle, but it's not bad. You enter on the break of the higher, whatever candle has the higher higher time point on it. Stopped at the bottom. Decent little move. Maybe gave you 1R. And then it's kind of rolling over. But yeah, let's see what the market does today, y'all. Let's see. Let's switch this back to 1 day, because having that set to 3 days will take up some resources. Go ahead, bring that back out. Yeah, and let's look at the we'll look at the stack data real quick. So price over the first line of defense, second line of defense. These are both on the 1 minute. We're in a bear stack. That means that the second line of defense is above first line of defense. 15 minute, we are below the 15-minute first line of defense, but we're above the second line of defense. We're in no man's land, but it is a bullish stack because of that plus there. That's something new that I just added. We're over the 60-minute barometer. Price is above 1 minute, or the first line of defense on the 60-minute, and we're over it on the second, and we're in a bullish stack. So 60-minute, still bullish. 15-minute, chart's red, so definitely bearish there, but the stack is still bullish. We're just in no man's land. If price can get back above first line of defense, which is the thinner broken line, that's at 853, that'll get us back into a bullish stack, and that will possibly flip the 15 back green again. So let's see what it does today. I am done trading. No more trading for me today. I'm in a couple of option swing plays, so we're gonna see how those play out. I took one with snow. It went about 250%. It hit a fib level. I didn't get out of it, rolled over, ended up getting out, taking a loss on that thing, y'all, if you could believe it. It was a swing play. So I need to pay a little bit more attention to those levels. But yeah, that's what we did yesterday. You see Spark is already in the channel giving up some information, so I'm gonna jump on over in there. As always, thanks for checking me out. If you hadn't hit that like button, please do so. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments. I'm about to get this machine back running. I got 8 of those bad boys to do, and they take about 3 hours to run. That's 24 hours of actual machine run time. So I just wasted, what, 18 minutes getting this recap done that could be running that machine. So we about to do that. Peace.